And then he launched his account and he had 50K in the first month.
First month.
Yeah, first month.
Wow.
Automate, start to automate.
Automate.
Yeah, in times of ChatGPT, you cannot say anymore like, I cannot do this.
Yeah.
You know, it's stupid.
Hello, everyone. This is OnlyMonster with a podcast from Venus, Berlin, 2025. We are here today with David from the
Yes.
academy. They teach agencies, OnlyFans agencies, how to become bigger, better, and more efficient. So thank you very much for being here, David. Pleasure to meet
Thank you for inviting.
I'm actually glad that we have a chance to talk because I know yesterday you won an award and it's
Yeah, sure.
actually the second time you win this award in a row. Tell us a little bit about this award.
This is the Venus Award from the biggest, I don't know the word in English, messe, you know, it's like where...
The expo, right?
Expo, right?
Yeah.
The biggest expo in Europe about adult content, erotic content, stuff like that. So for me, it's business-wise a very good thing. I'm here my free time in a row. And the second time we won already the first award.
Nice.
And now this year it's second time. And yeah, the business award is important because it's a big expo. You get credibility. For us, it's cool to have it in the background when you do coaching videos. It's like a good proof that that what you say and what you do is good, you know.
Exactly.
And this is for me. This is the whole point of going here and connecting and getting awards. I'm based about it. I'm not like I'm not going out. Yeah, I won the award and stuff like that. It's for
Right.
me only like to prove what we can do.
Exactly.
And
This is an
that's-
indicator.
Right, and that's why we got this, because we are deeply connected in the industry, especially in Germany, in the DACH region. So Germany, Austria, Switzerland, also Belgium parts, every country where German-speaking people are, we are well known, and we also know the biggest people, other big agencies and stuff like that. And that's why they saw our success, and that's why we got the award.
Great, great. This is actually awesome. And I enjoy that there are people who are teaching agencies, help them to become even better than they were before. And I assume that you have some tools, instruments
Sure.
for make it happen. So tell us a little bit about what you actually do, how your academy works.
So I obviously have an agency my own, so you cannot teach someone you don't have experience in.
Right.
But to be honest, since the last couple 1.5 years, the coaching got bigger and bigger, and we're shrinking the agency a little bit, only working with our best creators, and to focus more on the coaching, because the coaches profit very, very much from our coaching, because we are deeply connected, obviously. And when someone is new, we are like Batman in the night. When
Right.
a couple months ago there was a big issue, and only we knew it, and so we got into our community, warned everyone, and gave them a solution. And this was, for example, it's a good example for coaching, you know,
Okay.
because there are many concerns about coaching. Is it legit, whatever.
Exactly.
But
You need to show that you do well before you teach someone.
really, and there's also the mindset that some people think, why, when you are successful as an agency, why would you share it to anyone else, you know? And for me, it's like I have a big role model in this case, in this mindset, and this is Elon Musk, for example. He also shared blueprints about Tesla, and stuff like that, and said, try to copy me.
Exactly.
You know?
Try to do better.
You know, because if the people are busy copying me, in this time I have 10 times more stuff built.
Exactly.
You know, that's my mindset. And for me, it's like my business partner Roman and me have an insider. We always say we want to be sourced.
Tell us a little bit about your agency. How many profiles approximately do you manage at the moment?
About 51.
51.
Yes.
This is great. Awesome.
we are onboarding like every 1 or 2 weeks. Sometimes we do a little break.
Yeah.
But we have everything automated, and everything works without me also. But for me, I like it to, as I mentioned earlier. I don't know if you recorded it, but I told you I like to sit in front of a computer, and I extremely like to build stuff. This is for me pure joy. I can sit hours and hours in front of a computer, and my passion is to build solutions and tools for people, giving them tools I created to the people, and then seeing how they get successful.
Exactly.
With it. Easy solutions like custom GPTs.
Yeah.
In ChatGPT, you can build custom GPTs.
Like prompts.
You can save the people a lot of time. I built it mostly for my own agency to make it faster, because, for example, we tested some AI tools, doing automated stuff in the accounts, and in that case, you always had to do some scripts and stuff like that to make it run. And for each time running, you need a new script. So I built a script generator and a script converter custom GPT for my employees, so they can save a bunch of time.
Interesting.
Yeah, for me, it's not about money anymore. It's about buying my time back and investing that time in better projects, and the money is a byproduct.
If someone wants to learn from you, get in touch with you, if they want to build their own agency and get a little bit of your experience with all the problem solving, how can they get in touch with you? Maybe there is some kind of website. Whom are you looking for in terms of this academy?
The easiest way, obviously, is Instagram. Chevy underspace, I don't know the
Underscore.
underscore chance.
Okay.
SHAVY underscore chance.
We will leave the link below the video.
Okay, easy. I'm the automation wizard. I automate stuff for people. I love to see people getting successful, saving their time, drinking coconut while the system's working for them.
Give us some example of something that used to work good, but it doesn't work on OnlyFans anymore. If you have some idea on some strategies that were useful.
Scripts.
Okay.
Some scripts for some kind of users, because they always expect everything. It's like going to McDonald's the 1001 time and get rid of Big Mac because of the taste of Big Mac, because you always know what you get. It's also a benefit for your product, but it's not that good when you also need diversification.
I know that this is something, let's say, secret, confidential, that you might be maintaining for your course, for your academy, but maybe some little example, some sneak peek on a useful advice that you could potentially give to some agency that just starts, that are just growing from ground up, and maybe something they could begin with.
I would practice first principle thinking, especially when it comes to make money online. What I did in the beginning phase of my journey in this business, I was thinking about where is the money earned from. So I got into account management, and I started to really deeply learn how to take the most of the money out of it. And I learned the codes, for example, and I learned the psychology behind it. And then out of that I built a system. So and everyone else can build their own system as well. When you look back, it is easy, I just looked, okay, what are the simplest steps to go to the next step? And thinking like that is my key principle, which brings, in my opinion, brings the people the furthest, because I have a good example.
Yeah.
He's called Simon. He's a young Polish guy. He got 19. He was 18 when we met. He learned from my account management academy, and he got better in it. He already had a model and stuff like that, but he was not on OnlyFans directly. And I only gave him my way of thinking. I gave him some books. He did it, and he read the books. He acted like me and stuff like that. and then he launched his account, and he had 50K in the first month.
First month.
The first month.
Wow.
But it's not only my success, is mostly his success because he did it. But for me, it's a proof that
It works.
when you copy paste my systems or my way to think, you get successful.
Wow.
Because I'm not I call out me automation wizard, but I'm not doing magic stuff. It's like just simple
System, structure.
simple system,
right?
logic thinking. And
Good.
you cannot, for example, you take an Uber,
Yeah.
and then you want to drive to McDonald's,
Yeah.
and then you want to drive to the hotel. So you cannot drive to the hotel first, and then to McDonald's, and then to the hotel when you want to first go to McDonald's and then to the hotel, you know?
Yeah.
It's like logic thinking, but most of the people don't act like this. They trying one thing, then switching to another thing, then trying other things, instead of laying back and looking on it and learn to see where it's like in trading. It's also it's a good example, you know, when you do trading.
Yeah.
In like in Wall Street, for
Yeah,
example.
yeah, yeah.
You see the charts, you see the stocks, and then you see, okay, the market behaves like this or like that, and you have indicators. And when you see some indicators, for you as a good trader, school trader, you can like do actions about it. And that's what I'm doing. I'm looking, looking for signals. Then when I have the signals, for me it's like a check to go into the next phase.
Oh.
And also the next phase has also another signal to go to the next phase.
Yeah.
And you check up.
So having the system that you can rely on, knowing where to look at, what to find, and then act accordingly based on that, bringing down to the simple, like one line, right? And maybe we could potentially, if it's okay, give some big agency some little advice. If someone who right now manages 50, 100 profiles on OnlyFans,
Start to automate.
automates.
Yeah, in our agent coaching system, it's structured like this. We have for every step we have solutions. When you start out with 1 to 3 models, you have a solution for building a system, and this solution also is the start for the next step. So it doesn't depend where you start. You can simply start with the thing you need right now.
Okay.
And for example, when you are agency with 3+ models, you have something. When you have 10+ models, which is the most agency have
Yeah.
like this, then you also have a solution. And then the moment you have, like, for example, 20 models, you have new problems.
Yes.
And you register new problems. You get also, your brain starts working. How can I solve this? It would be nice to have this tool or that tool who takes the work from me. And my advice is, don't hesitate. Sit on the computer or get in touch with someone like me or other people, other IT guys,
Yeah.
and ask them, and simply do it. Simply sit in the front of the computer. And for me, my opinion is, in times of ChatGPT, you cannot say anymore like, I cannot do this.
Yeah.
You know, it's stupid. It's fucking stupid.
Absolutely.
You cannot say, okay, I cannot do this. You can ask the AI. The AI will tell you how to do it. And when you don't know the word the AI is explaining to you, you start a new chat, putting that word in and tell them to explain in a simple, for a 3-year-old child. So, and then you understand.
And
Then
this
you-
is how you learn, how you get into this.
Yeah, mostly. I don't study it. I had in Germany it's Ausbildung. It's like 3 years
Uh-huh.
for a job, IT job, mostly with hardware. I was not into coding a little
Okay.
bit, but I learned everything with AI, and I learned stuff in 1 month. Other to do 1 exam, for example,
Wow.
to study, and that's the power of AI, to learn.
Absolutely.
And I always have a funny quote. Yesterday, the teachers used to tell the students, you cannot always have a calculator with you to do math,
Yeah.
you know. But nowadays we have the teacher in our pocket.
Exactly. This is a good idea. Yeah.
When you think about it, it's crazy.
Indeed.
We live in crazy times, and I also, for me personally, I will not ever stay in this industry. I will grow bigger and bigger, and also go in other industries, and also all the time have my main quest, let's say, and my main purpose, helping people to get good results with digital stuff. I was always the guy in the school, you know, they ask for when you have computer issues, the beamer was lagging. They asked me, and I walked to the, for example, beamer, and I don't even touch it. I got to it. I don't know, the technique got anxious about me, but it works. And I have like magic energy about technique. For me, it's simple. For other people, it's not. I don't know.
And I like that you actually help people and enjoy this process. I wanted to ask you about your future plans. Before I ask about OnlyFans, I also wanted to ask one thing about that. So you say other industries. You are planning to build something in the future not related to adults at all?
Yes, sure. You cannot go from this to that, and to this and that and that. You have to go.
Step by step.
Yeah, you need to have overlapping. I don't know if this is the right word, but when you have like doing like adult content, system stuff like that, then you can do either systems or adult content stuff. But you cannot do like
Both?
McDonald's franchise. I don't know. You need to stay in the circles, you know, and do neighborhood stuff, and not going too far away.
Okay.
Because then you cannot, you will get rid of all of your platforms and all of your ecosystem and all your assets. It's not good.
Needs to be related to one another.
Needs to be related, and you can continue copy paste your assets. And for me, example is normal influencers, to help them work with big companies, big brands. I already did this. People I work with, normal influencers, already have like, for example, 4 million in TikTok.
Wow.
I did also a movie, a short movie. I come from this industry. I did some music.
Wow.
Days ago, yes. And I did many different stuff in entertainment niche. And yeah, that's where also I belong. And also I worked everything. I like to work. I like to help people. And if in the future, if I have something like this, I will do it.
So nice, David. I'm really glad that we have this conversation. The OnlyFans Academy.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Yes, this is incredibly valuable. I hope that you enjoyed this podcast here today with us. And I really hope that you got some useful insights from this. If you want to get in touch with these awesome guys, they definitely know something and they are ready to teach you do well. So thank you again for being here today.
Have a good
So
time
nice.
here. Have a good time in Germany. Yes.
Thank you. So nice.
Nice.